Hello, hi. Um, hee 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 hee. So, I was dying. I was dying really badly. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I was, I was struggling. I was on call with a friend, and he could hear how badly I was struggling, and he was like, "Are you okay? Maybe you should rest." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe I should." At the time that I made the announcement, I thought I wasn't gonna survive. I truly thought I wasn't. Um, so and I wasn't surviving. I was like in a lot of pain. Um, in the end I gave in and I was like, alright, fine, I'll take a painkiller. And then I'm okay now. I was like, maybe I should rest. But then I felt bad because I know a lot of people were really excited for this. So I felt really bad. And I was like, you know what? I don't feel too horrible right now. And even, like, I'm slightly drowsy, but not tired enough to sleep. So I was like, I'd have yelled at you if you streamed in pain. I would never stream in pain. Holy shit. I don't think you understand how bad the pain is. Um, it's god fucking damn. Pain is bad. Very bad. Anyways, hello Sky. Hi Winter, hello Donut. Um, hi Explicit, hello Donut again. Hi Soviet. Let's see. Creepy music, yeah, I thought it would fit the vibe. Do you like it? Spoopy time. I'm gonna say a quick fun fact so I don't accidentally break the atmosphere. The original photo of the Russian sleep experiment is a decoration of a mummy. I knew this. Um, I knew this. And you know what? Since you mentioned that, I had no really fixed plan of what I wanted to read today. So I guess I'll read the Russian sleep experiment today. Giggles before traumatizing us. Glad you're better now. Thank you. You should probably put your health first, but you're feeling okay, then that's fine. See, I'm feeling okay, but I'm also still a little, sticky sick. So I'm using the comfy model. Um, so, I'm doing great. I think I'm masking too much. Um, anyways. I yelled at you anyway, but we ignored that, right, of course. Yeah, Donut yelled at me, DM me. I was like, don't you fucking dare stream. I was like, well, now I fucking want to stream. Hi, Sasha, welcome. The Russian sleep experiment is peak creepypasta. I have not read it. I know of it, but I have not read the creepypasta itself. I know what the entire synopsis and everything is, though. Um, stream. Hang in there, Ben. If you need to boot the stream, health is more important. But glad we have stream. Well, I'm doing okay for now. Stream won't be long. Stream won't be long at all. I'll probably just go for probably just go for an hour, just in case. Even if I'm feeling okay, just in case to not overexert myself. Um. Well, now it just looks stupid. You start feeling bad again. Please go. I won't feel. I'll be fine. I think. It didn't sound nearly that bad. Are you sure? Anyways, so where were we? Yes, we were going to read Creepypastas. I was planning on reading more popular ones for today, right? So we'll be doing that, reading the more popular ones. So let's start with the creepypasta of all time, Jeff the Killer. Because, we have to, because what the hell is a creepypasta reading stream if we're not reading Jeff the Killer? Come on, fucking type, bro. Actually, should I open it on this thing? I won't open it on here. I'll open it on Chrome. You bitch, come here. Uh, Jeff the Killer. No! No. Thank you. No, I don't want Winscribe to be turned on. Thanks. This site can't be reached. Don't you fucking do this to me. Chrome. Can I just say, no matter how popular the picture of Jeff the Killer is, it's still just as creepy. Like, alright. Let me see. Oh, why is it like that? YouTube elements. Put it a little to the side. Make it a little smaller, bigger. I don't know. Should be fine. Let's see. Window capture. Of the Killer Creepypasta, we're gonna crop it. We don't want to accidentally dox ourselves. That would be bad. Make it this. Yes, this is perfect. Big. There we go. Jeff the Killer. Who is this bitch? Where is my water? I have water. I know I've been hydrating. Don't fucking lie to me, world. Also, guys, try not to give me any weird, whatchamacallit. Oh, wait. Try not to give me any weird, thingies, what is it called? Fucking, what's it called? Redeems, yes. Like, push-ups or anything, please. Because I am unwell, so please be kind to your vampy cat today. Since I am not well. Alright. Let's see, we are reading Jeff the Killer today. Creepypasta. Joanne will kill you if you body hurt. I'm fine. We won't be streaming for too long today, I promise, guys. Maybe just a couple of creepypastas and I'll probably we get a pretty voice reading for us for a whole hour to our universe. Or Tumblr sexy man. Funny thing, I went and searched up Jeff the Killer sexy art while on a call with Crystal. And then when I was looking up pictures of Jeff the Killer for the thumbnail for YouTube, it just popped up and I was like, oh, like, shit, man, what am I doing with myself? Tell the world to not lie to her? Word. I feel like that was directed at me. You were in the- oh yeah, you were in the call. There were a few people who were in the call if I remember correctly. Hi, Sky. Just passing by to say hello before I sleep. Have a good rest, okay? Also, welcome, Joao. Welcome. Jeff is unsettling, to put it mildly. Exactly. I'm just like to say, everyone, hope you have a great stream today. Thank you for dropping by. Gives me a question of Creepypasta makes a question of the there's EP pasta. EP Simpery was strong. I think EP pastas are just bedtime stories, no? Like that's basically what that is. Anyways, let's read this shit. Let's look at the tags. Madness, paranoia, and mental illness. Children and childhood. Deaths, murders and disappearances. Famous creepypasta. Slashers and gore. Bullies, bullying, childhood, children. Creepypasta classics. Deaths, Jeff the Killer. Kids, madness, mental. Why is this so funny? Okay. This shit is fucking creepy as hell. I do not care what people want to say. Anyways, let me pull the mic closer to myself. Okay. You wake at 3 a.m. disturbed by some... And music is too fucking... Oh my fucking god, I did not need to look at that background. That is creepy as hell. Hell no. Hell fucking no. You wake up at 3 a.m. disturbed by some subtle shifting sound within the room. Just on the edge of hearing, propping up on one arm, you survey the room looking for some source for the noise. Hoping beyond hope that you won't find one. At first your hopes are raised. Everything seems to be silent. Everything seems to be still. But it isn't. Also, let me know if all the volumes and everything is okay. Wouldn't want any issues there. Please and thank you, that would be great. Let me see. Jeff the Killer has murder. Fucking shocking in it. Two were talking about boobs. What's wrong with boobs? Boobs are great. But yeah, let me know if there's any sound problems, please. That would be really great. Problem is 16 plus, please. Oh, my mother is calling. Okay, I am done talking to Mom. Sounds okay right now? That's perfect. From behind the long concealing drape of the curtain, of the curtain, a voice with flickering serpentine hiss whispers. What do a fucking serpentine hiss whispers? Go to sleep. Like that? When Mom is here to hear her daughter simp for fictional serial killer. Hell no, man. I'm not simping. I'm literally just like existing. Straight up. To the danger zone. Hello, welcome. First time live. Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Fairy tales are EP pastas now. Suddenly, you know what's about to happen and exactly who is waiting to meet you. As recognizable and widely known as he is feared, Jeff the Killer, eponymous villain of numerous stories littering the internet, is one of the best known. Should I read this? Can I just... Is this not the original creepypasta? Seems like it. Let's just read the whole thing, you know. Whatever. I'll skip this part though. Firstly, for those unfamiliar with the character Jeff the Killer, the most widely known creepypasta on this character can be found here. The story is usually linked to a version of this image in which the character is shown to be noseless with bleached white skin, a leering permanent grin, and lank black hair. For those wanting a quick overview, no, we don't want a quick overview. Appearance and origins. According to creepypastas, photos and folklore. Just image and whatnot. This is a little... Yes, thank you, finally. Ugh. Excerpt from the local newspaper. Ominous unknown killer is still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it once more. Afterwards, I simply crawled under my covers and tried to get back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light, illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of two eyes. Okay. These weren't regular eyes. They were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there, watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way only a madman could speak. He said, "Go to sleep." I let out a scream. That's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart. He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked, I punched, I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. I looked out it to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I will never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes and that psychotic smile. They will never leave my head. Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department. Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Liu couldn't complain, though. A new, better house. What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you." "Well, I just wanted to introduce myself and to introduce my son." She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy, these are our new neighbors." Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband Peter, and my two sons, Jeff and Liu." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said they would love to. When Jeff and his family were done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you haven't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." "Jeff," said his mother, "we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to the party, and that's that. And that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling, when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. The next day, Jeff walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school. As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again dismissed it. As he and Liu finished breakfast, they walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus, and then, all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped back in surprise. "Hey, what the hell?" The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard up and caught it with his hands. The kid seems to be about 12. 1 year younger than Jeff. He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans. Well, it looks like we got some new meat." Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. One was super skinny and the other was huge. "Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Over there is Keith." Jeff and Liu looked over to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have. What the fuck? "And he's Troy." They looked over to the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling. Oh my god. "And I," said the first kid, "am Randy. Now for all the kids in this neighborhood, there is a small price for a bus fare, if you catch my drift." Leo stood up, ready to punch the lights out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife on him. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way. Kid walked up to Leo and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly strong, a burning sensation. He stood up, but Liu gestured him to sit down. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. "Listen here, you little punk. Give back my bro's wallet or else." Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife. "Oh? And what will you do?" Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Randy screamed and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Oh, I think my mom's home. I got scared. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over. Lou could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. "Jeff, how'd you..." was all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing, so they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and Lou made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Lou just thought of that as his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something scary. Give me one moment, guys. I heard a bunch of shit fall outside. Went to see if Mom was okay. Lots of interruptions today. I'm so sorry, guys. Where were we? Yeah. It was something scary. As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was. The urge to just hurt someone. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school, even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop. And how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore. He felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said, in a somewhat ominous tone, "It was a wonderful day." Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers at the door, his mother looking back at him with an angry look. "Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed." "Stabbed, son." Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. "Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Liu." "Son," said one of the cops. Things outside falling. Nope, no, this is my mom. Just my mom. Just my mom, guys. It's fine. Just my mom. My mom is harmless. Well, for the most part. She'd be harmless to you guys. Lotus! Hi! Oh my god, guys, everyone go follow Lotus, please. He's great and amazing and, very fun to hang out with. Thank you so much, Lotus. Why is it not working? Anyways. Go follow Lotus VA, guys. Great guy. Very good friend of mine. Anyways. We found 3 kids, 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now, what does that tell us? Jeff knew it was no use. He could say him and Liu had been attacked, but then there was no proof it was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they weren't fleeing, because truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Liu. Son, call down your brother. Jeff couldn't do it since it was he who beat up all the kids. Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Liu tried to hold me back, but he couldn't stop me. The cop looked at his partner and they both nod. Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie. Wait, says Liu. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Liu. It was me. I beat up those little punks. Have the marks to prove it. He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he were in a struggle. Son, just put the knife down, said the officer. Leo held up the knife and dropped it to the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. No, Leo, it was me. I did it. Jeff had tears running down his face. Huh, poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away. Moss! Guys. Moss. It's Moss. Check out Moss. So Jeff has murder superpowers. Help. Anyways, guys, please check out Moss. He's an amazing artist, amazing friend, amazing guy, just amazing everything. Please go follow Moss. Moss is great. That's me. Yeah, that's you. Hi, Cass. Welcome. The police led Liu out to the patrol car. Liu, tell them it was me. Tell them. I was the one who beat up those kids. Jeff's mother put her hands on his shoulders. Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Liu. You can stop. Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with Liu inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Break the bad news to him as Jeff wept in the driveway. You can see like a really emo ass fucking kid sitting in the driveway with his like fucking Converse black hoodie, sitting there crying, listening to fucking My Chemical Romance. Oh, I'm opening a cold coffee. Jeff's mother walked his... Okay, well, I read this. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Liu when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off his mind. 2 days went by, with no word from Liu at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is until Saturday, when Jeff is woken up by his mother with a happy, sunshiny face. Jeff, it's the day, she said as she opened up the curtains and let light flood into his room. What? What's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. Why, it's Billy's birthday party. Not birthday, just Billy's party. He was now fully awake. Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after... There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens of the past days. Now, get dressed. I swear to God, if this Jeff is one of those I just split personality can somehow become super strong when killer mode, I'm going to do. I mean, like, this was written... Jeff's mom is gonna break the bed. Nice. No! I mean, take into consideration the fact that this was also written in 2012. So, whatever was popular back then, I guess. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. He saw his mother and father all dressed up, his mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Son, is that all you're going to wear? Said Jeff's mom. Better than wearing too much, he said. His mother pushed down the feeling to yell at him and hid it with a smile. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go if you want to make an impression, said his father. Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother. He looked around in his closet for what he could call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find a shirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on. You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh. No. Oh no, time to change. Let's just go. Oh, no time to change. I'm fucking terrible at this shit. Hi, piece of cake. Hi. Oh my god. Hello. Hi. It was also written very hastily. Yeah, it looks like it, I'm not gonna lie. Hi! Oh guys, by the way, a piece of type VA. Been subscribed to him for a while. Go support. Let me just go to channel. And where is it? Share channel. Copy. Paste. Go follow. Leak. Anyways, we shall continue. No time to change. Let's just go, she said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door and at it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults. No kids. The kids are out in the yard. Jeff, how about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked out to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shooting each other with plastic guns. He may as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and a hat. Hey, wanna play? He said. No kid. I'm way too old for this stuff. The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought it was totally ridiculous, but then he started to actually have fun. It might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of Liu. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise. A weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on their skateboards. Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello. Jeff, is it? He said. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you get my brother sent to the JDC. Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today. As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and headbutted him. Jeff pushed Randy off of him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets. "No one interrupts, or guts will fly," they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabbed his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. "Need some help?" He picks Jeff up by the back of the collar and throws him through the patio door. Excuse me. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. As Jeff tries to stand, he kicked down the door. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff until he starts to cough up blood. "Come on, Jeff, fight me." He picks Jeff up and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes the glass over Jeff's head. "Fight!" He throws Jeff back into the living room. "Come on, Jeff, look at me." Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. "I was the one who got your brother sent to the JDC. And now you're just gonna sit here and let me rot in here for let him rot in there for a whole year. You should be ashamed." Jeff starts to get up. "Oh, finally, you stand and fight." Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange feeling, the one in which he hasn't felt for a while. "Finally, he's up," says Randy as he runs at Jeff. That's when it happens. Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed, all rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. He grabs Randy and pile drives him to the ground. He gets on top of him and punches him straight in the heart. The punch causes Randy's heart to stop. As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him. Punch after punch, blood gushes from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. Although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. As he runs, Troy and Keith let out fire on him, each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind him. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. Racing. I've missed Jeff the Killer. Fun little story. So fun. So very fun. Please. Hey kids, wanna see some funny? Oh shit, I was talking about the railgun. Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard, and now all that's left is Keith. He is more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck. He pushed him into the wall. A thing of bleach. A thing of bleach. Okay. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them and they both started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best as he could. He pulled back the towel and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there, bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. "What's so funny?" asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. "What's funny," he said, "is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol." Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. As soon as the flame made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. While the alcohol burned him, the bleach bleached his skin. Jeff let out a terrible screech as he caught on fire. He tried to roll out the fire, but it was no use. The alcohol had made him a walking inferno. He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everybody started screaming as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, dropped to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the flame. That's when he passed out. When Jeff woke up, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast on his shoulder and stitches all over his body. He tried to stand up, but he realized that there was some tube in his arm. And when he tried to get up, it fell out, and a nurse rushed in. "I don't think you can get out of bed just yet," she said as she put him back in his bed and reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. "Honey, are you okay?" she asked. Jeff couldn't answer, though. His face was covered, and he was unable to speak. "Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you, they decided to let Liu go." This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm. "He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be together again." Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family members were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover of his face was almost removed. "Let's hope for the best," said the doctor. He quickly pulls the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face. Liu and Jeff's dad stare awestruck at his face. "What? What happened to my face?" Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked in the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face. It's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color, and his hair singed, I don't know, from brown to black. He slowly put his hands to his face. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family and then back at the mirror. "Jeff," said Liu. "It's not that bad." "Not that bad?" Jeff said. "It's perfect." His family was equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff? Are you okay?" "Okay? I've never felt more happy." "Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me." He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it. Looking at it in the mirror. What caused this? Well, you may recall that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity snapped. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his parents didn't know. "Doctor," said Jeff's mom, "is my son alright? You know, in the head?" "Got any sour candy? Not today." "Hi, Volt Weaver. Welcome." "I don't have sour candy today, unfortunately." I do like sour candy, though. It's very good. Moss. Moss, you didn't have to send me the fucking Jeff the Killer fucking gif. Oh yes, this behavior is typical for patients that have taken very large amounts of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a psychological test. "Oh, thank you, doctor." Jeff's mother went over to Jeff. "Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go." Jeff looks away from the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. "Okay, Mom." His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to get his clothes. "This is what came in," said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. Now they were clean of blood, and now stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. Then they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Scary dog. Oh, wait. Is that Smile Dog? I may be dumb. Oh, yeah, that is Smile Dog. Because I immediately assumed it's Jeff the Killer because I'm reading it. Energy drinks? I don't have energy drinks on me, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I'm actually not well today. So I'm just... Anyways. But yeah, no, darling, I'm sorry. I don't have any energy drinks on me today. I'm very not well. I've got cold coffee and I've got water. If that's okay. So if you would like to replace the Drown Me with cold coffee or water, you can. Otherwise, I can refund them to you. Actually, if someone survived the same thing with Jeff did, they wouldn't have any hair with fire. And if they had, it would be white because of the bleach. True. Ma'am, we have the results of the psychological exam. We need to put your son down. I'd share my candy if I could. I love sour candy very much. Although forgot the word container. The thing of bleach. Thing of bleach. Wait, now that makes more sense. I was like, what the thing of bleach? That's the trick for you. Hi, lesbianism. Welcome. Later that night, Jeff's mother woke to a sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. "Jeff, what are you doing?" asked his mother. Jeff looked over to his mother. "I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever." Jeff's mother noticed his eyes, ringed in black. "Jeff, your eyes." His eyes were seemingly never closing. "I couldn't see my face. I got tired and my eyes started to close. I burnt out the eyelid so I could forever see myself. My new face." Jeff's mother slowly started to back away, seeing that her son was going insane. "What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful?" "Yes, son," she said. "Yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy, so he can see your face." She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. "Honey, get the gun, She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway, holding a knife. "Mommy, you lied." It's the last thing they hear as Jeff rushes them with the knife, cutting both of them. His brother Liu woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge it into Liu. Liu thrashed here and there, trying to escape Jeff's grip. "Shh," Jeff said. "Just go to sleep."
Remember to check out the Jeff the Killer reboot of this creepypasta classic. Hi, Laughing Stock. Welcome. Is this creepypasta where Jeff got burned by his? Yeah, this is Jeff the Killer.
Mood brought a gun to a hospital.
I don't think they were in the hospital. They were at home. This was like when they went back home.
Oh, I love the leap in logic. I knew it. Because the entire historian did a video. Interesting. I mean, yeah, technically this stuff is written by, like, 2012. Probably written by an edgy teenager. Fucking commercial break. Also, if we were, let me know if you want to replace your redeem, or if I should refund it. Let me know, okay? Let's see. Mm, I don't want crime investigation. I want creepy shit. Thank you. Entire story makes me want to listen to Limp Bizkit. So this is how it looks. In cool process. Well, not that creepy as I thought. Jeff the kill. What? Wait, why did you spit your drink? At what? The fucking fact that he killed you? Probably? Like, of course he killed Liu. Killed his parents too. Hmm. Yeah, the original picture of Jeff the Killer. Um. Fucking this thing. Creepy as shit, by the way. But this is actually a picture of, like, a girl. I saw it on a video. Hi, Donut. I saw it on a video. It's actually a picture of a girl. Just really just, like, someone just, put, like, a bunch of, like, photoshopping done on it. Jeff the Monk. Ma, stop. Shut up. So yeah, that was Jeff the Killer. I think I would love to read another one, guys. But I think we're gonna wrap up with just Jeff the Killer, and I'm sorry for not reading enough. I was thinking of reading 2 at least. But I feel the pain coming back little by little. And also, I would like to get some sleep. And I said I'll stream for an hour. An hour has passed. It's been lost media for over a decade. Really now. Jeff the Killer edition. In reference to what a bit earlier, I see. It's still unconfirmed. I believe that version you're talking about is still an edited image. Interesting. I was so entranced by the reading. It has been lost media for over a decade. Ooh. So you can put your help first. Thank you. That picture ain't creepy, but you can see part where they use the Photoshop brush. Yeah, it's like, if you know the tools, you know exactly, you can recognize it little by little. How's your day been? My day's been not good at all, I'm gonna be honest. Like, aside from the fact that I got to hang out a bunch with my friend, um, I've been in a lot of pain, some of which is coming back right now, actually. So I'm probably gonna get some rest, and take care of my health because I want to be able to stream tomorrow. Because, guys, I've got a collab stream tomorrow. With our beloved Mr. Car Battery, Akashi Audio. We are going to be playing Andy and Lele, where he'll be playing Andy, I'll be playing Lele. It's a voiceover stream. So if you're interested in that, please be sure to drop by tomorrow. Hope you feel better, man. I will try. Pretty voices, yippee. Yeah, his voice is pretty. Don't tell him I said that. Goth incest game with car battery, man. Insane. Incest is incest, though. I'm joking. But, yeah. His voice is nice. Quite nice, actually. Ow. Fucking fuck. Ow. Fucking fuck. Ow. Fucking fuck. Ow. Drop a link in Discord. Oh, a link to Akushi? Ooh. Oh, this person followed me today. And I thought it was very cool of them, so let's go. And they've got the whole crosses and chains theme going on with them too, except for their red and black. So we're gonna go give them a raid. Oh, let me first drop Akushi's links. Where is that bitch? Ow, ow, ow. I feel the pain coming back. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow. Copy. Paste. This is Akushi. Also, I've got a Discord. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a Discord server, so if you want to join, please feel free to join that. I'm gonna refund. Yes, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, Donut. That'll be very helpful. I've got a Discord. In case anyone wants to join. You get all sorts of stuff there. I hang out in voice calls sometimes. You get immediate stream pings and other Discord events. You get all sorts of cool stuff in there. So, you should join. Methinks. It will be very great if you did. And there's like a bunch of shit there too. You know, it's just it's very cool in general. So please join, and you know, hang out with us. Everyone's there. I'm there too. Yeah, Moss is there too, guys. Big reason to join. Moss is there. And he streams his art very often. It's very cool. Anyways, this is our raid message. We will be raiding Sir Bloodworth. That is their channel name. And they seem to be... They've been streaming for an hour. Let's go raid them. They are streaming Doom Eternal. You will alert the horse. I'll go restaurant. I will, I promise. Anyways, please stay for the raid. You can leave after the raid. But let's support, okay? Be nice.
And take care of yourselves. Eat and rest. Mwah. Bye-bye. Anyways, so raid has been made. Let me see if I can do a redirect on YouTube for you guys. Redirect. Is there anyone I want to redirect to? No one in particular that I feel like redirecting to. So we will not do that. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. Bye-bye!